Hi, I'm Bill Diamond, and you're on the set of Monster TV in our studios in New York. And this is where we shoot Full Moon News. But I also worked on the stage version of Phantom. Maury Eston and Arthur Carpel's stage version of Phantom was based on the 1990 production of Phantom of the Opera, starring Charles Dance and Burt Lancaster, actually filmed in France at the Paris Opera House. That version was also the version we did at the Westchester Broadway Theater in 1990 on stage. Their New York premiere, which was done in the Westchester Broadway Theater, they asked me to create the makeup and the masks. Now, what was unique about this production was that it was also about the Phantom himself, where other versions had Christine, but it really focused on the Phantom. And what was unique is that there were 14 masks that I had to create, and each one had a different look.
He wears a mask, a terrifying mask. He wears a mask, a terrifying mask.
It was based on the white mask, a full-face mask, that I did on the actor Robert Cuccioli and then many other people further on. The show ran for 2 years. It was great. Night after night, I would put the makeup on Robert Cuccioli. The mask had to be created kind of thin in order to handle the audio, because he would come out and sing. Also, what was great is I was a Lon Chaney fan, and because of the makeup that he did, we didn't really get to see his face. So you got a chance to see no face. All the expression was in the masks. So if he was crying after he killed somebody, he had red tears. If he was angry and had to fight someone off, he had a skull face, a mask of the Red Death. If he was with Christine and having a picnic, the face had to be a little bit more human on this mask. When he was at the bistro, it was very beautiful with stars and tinsel and all kinds. So it was really great to show the mask as his moods. And that made it a lot of fun for us. And Robert did an incredible job. During the rehearsal, since there were so many technical achievements, hydraulics and things that he had to jump around during testing and before the premiere, Robert had, right at the beginning of the production, slipped and he broke his leg. Now, you would think it would take him out of the show, but it didn't. It was a magical night. We still had to open, and they still wanted to hear Bob sing, and all the previews were great. So what we did was the understudy mimed the show. So I created a very light cloth mask over the opening, just like Lon Chaney had in the original film, so that you wouldn't see his lips move. Bob sang from the balcony. And what was so interesting is that these two performers in sync came together, and you would have never known it wasn't Bob on stage. So that night was magical when the actor took a bow that was the understudy and then went to the balcony where Bob was singing. It was incredible. It was like watching Lon Chaney all over again in a musical version. What was also wonderful is as Bob's leg healed, he still had a cast. So it gave me a chance I created a bootie that would went over his foot to show other distortions. So say he was born with a club leg and the mask. So it was a way of hiding what really was happening with the performer until his leg healed, and then he did the performance without that.
He's a fiend, he's a ghoul, he will kill, he will rule, he will mangle, he'll entangle, he will strangle anyone he doesn't care. Beware!
Night after night, we were able to create this magical show that was just incredible. And I had a great time designing the makeup, the masks, and doing all the work night after night on Phantom.